Hey, what's going on? Welcome back to my channel. In this video, we're going to be taking a look at SOLOGENIC. I do want to say that I'm not a financial advisor. You should always do your own research before investing money into crypto. Taking a look at this OG coin, SOLOGENIC. We've been covering this back in 2021 during these peaks. We were covering the airdrops and we were talking about this coin on a daily basis almost. And look at the circulating supply right now sitting at $400 million. 400 million tokens, which is pretty much the max supply. And this is good because there is not going to be a lot of token dilution now, right? We're not going to have more tokens dumped into the circulation, which will, suppress the price action and the potential growth of the project. This is listed on BingX, Gate, HTX, BitGet, Bybit. And of course, it's pumping because of the XRP mania that for now is mostly pumping because Gary Gensler is getting fired. At least that's my understanding of the situation. I'm not a big XRP fan or holder, right? I don't know all the details about what's going on with the lawsuit. I'm keeping an eye on it from time to time and trying to get an update here and there. But for the most part, I know that Gary Gensler is going away. So XRP is going to be pumping because of that, and the entire market is going to be pumping because of that as well. And again, that's happening in January. So it looks like January is going to be a really bullish month for crypto. Let's jump into the weekly chart on SOLOGENIC. And by the way, the market cap is sitting at $289 million. This just did like a massive 10x. So at the start of November, it was sitting at like 90 cents. 9 cents. I want to say 9.5 cents or so. And it did almost like a 10x in less than a month. So you have to understand that went from $29 million market cap to 36 to 350. So you understand the kind of move that this already made. So be careful getting into something like that at this point in time. Now, if you are a long-term SOLOGENIC holder, this is good for you. This is a good time to secure some profits, perhaps take out your initial investment if that's what you want to do. If you want to carry on holding, by all means, you can do that. What if we continue pumping, right? You can never know, but paying yourself out after a 10x is not the worst idea ever. Here's a falling wedge pattern that played out perfectly after this most recent bounce over there. So look at that bounce that we had from the support of the falling wedge, and then we printed a massive move to the upside. Let's try to measure this with our fib. So that's even past the 2.414. So that was a massive, massive breakout. So where can we expect some support? That is the big question. Oops, we don't need that. Okay, so I just want to bring out this trend line. There we go. That is going to be a really good support trend line for us moving forward. If we have a retracement, that's going to be a really good area at around 37 cents. Yes, it's quite a bit. It's quite a pullback from 94 cents. That's 61% to the downside, but you made like 1,200% to the upside. So having a 50-60% retracement is not the end of the world. I'll tell you that much. We have another support over here. This is the March 2022 bounce that we had before we eventually corrected again. So you have this area between 37.5 to 31.5 cents. That's going to be a really good area for you to dollar cost average. We don't know if this is the top of this move yet, so we can't really apply a Fibonacci retracement. We have to break below the 0.236 to start using this fib, right, for it to be valid. So as of right now, this can continue pumping, and we're gonna, have to move the fib even higher to wherever the local top is gonna be at. And before we continue with the video, I want to give a quick shout out to my Patreon. If you're interested in getting more exclusive content, you want to support me as a creator, and you like what you're seeing here on YouTube and you want more, feel free to check out the Patreon. That's definitely a place for you. There's a 7-day free trial, which means you can get access to all of my content since the inception of the page. So that means you get podcasts, low cap gems, technical analysis, project reviews, and a whole bunch of other stuff. We try to do posts there on a daily basis. We cover airdrops and a lot of stuff that we don't really cover on YouTube because we don't have as much time. And of course, because patrons get more stuff and more content. And if you're interested in that, the link is down below in the description. Thank you all. Let's continue on with the video. So to avoid doing that, we're going to wait until this naturally plays out. We'll see what kind of a top we print if we go even higher than this. We can also set up a Fibonacci retracement from the bear market bottom, which was just printed over here right now in November. Funny, which is very ironic, right? You print a bear market bottom and then you do a 10x after that instantly. Not even a 10x, you did like this was like a 13x. A 13x move to the upside. And notice we stopped in this golden pocket between the 0.618 and the 0.5. So that was a really strong resistance for us. We got rejected from that area all the way back here in April 2022. We can also drag it back to this period in 2020 and 2021. So we were testing this as resistance back in August. And again, we had a very similar pump back in 2021. So from here, we went up approximately 11,000%. This is unhealthy in my opinion. We had a correction back to the same prices. So are we going to be able to see something like that again? Quite possibly. Quite possibly. We could potentially see like a 7,600% move to the upside. So if you bought in just a small amount here, congratulations. That was a good entry, but would you be buying, like, do you want to buy at the current level? I don't think that's a really good idea. That's a 650% to the upside. Look at the RSI on the weekly. Look at the RSI on the monthly. Let's take a look at the monthly. It's not in the overbought yet, but it is getting close. So make sure you understand, if you're getting it right now, you have a chance of potentially doing like a 60% correction at least. And if this is indeed our local top and we can apply a fib here, just for the sake of argument, the 0.382 to the 0.5 is going to be a really good area on the fib. So between 34 and 26 cents. And that is it for SOLOGENIC. I'm not going to be talking about any massive targets to the upside as of right now. We have our minimum target here at $17, but again, are we able to get to something like that? That's like a 2,300% to the upside. And we're already sitting at a $300 million market cap. So it's questionable whether we can do that much, but maybe we can slightly break past the all-time high and then go into the next bear market from there. Let me know your thoughts. Thank you all for watching. Stay safe and goodbye.